Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to go over chapter 3, section 1 with you. As of right now, you guys should have finished up your business projects from last week, which were really good and getting a lot of good ideas. I've had some face mask businesses. I've had all kinds of different businesses that have been really neat. I really enjoy reading those at any year, but especially now when I'm sitting at home here and looking at them. So you guys have done a nice job with those. But moving on to chapter 3, section 1, you guys have got a couple different things. The consumerism project report, okay, that should be based off of this, should be completed and submitted to me. And consumer fraud, dealing with consumer fraud, don't forget your module, okay. It's the consumer one, okay, consumer skills module. Make sure you don't do the budgeting one because I think it's number 4 in line. All right, getting into the PowerPoint, disposable and discretionary income. A consumer is anyone or group that buys or uses goods and services to satisfy personal needs and wants. What are some things that you think you spend most of your money on? When I do these things and I ask the class, I oftentimes ask them, what do you think you spend the majority of your money on? A lot of it has to do with gas and going out to eat. Disposable income is the money income a person has left after all of the taxes have been paid. Any leftover after taxes is called discretionary income. And this is what you guys spend on a lot of the luxury items that you buy in your life. Obviously, the books tell us that education is going to be the overwhelming thing that's going to affect your spending power throughout your life. And I always tell my classes that you can choose to do anything you want to do in your life. You can choose to get any job that you want. And you can choose however much education you want to get. I'm looking at some of the things online on the Instagram accounts now, and I see these great things with some of our seniors that are going to pursue these different things in college, which is just great. And each and every one of them is going to earn a different amount of money in their life. A lot of times when we are in school, we think that everybody's going to be spit out the same. That's 100% not true. When you leave school, all of you are going to pursue your different avenues in life, and that's going to affect how much money you're going to make in your life, how much spending power that you're going to have, how much discretionary income you're going to have on be able to spend on luxury items. Okay, so when we look at these things and decisions and making power and decisions that we make as consumers, a lot of it has to do with our education, where we're at in our life, if we have good health or not, and our occupation. Okay, so unfortunately, that's the way the world works. That's the part of the capitalistic society we have in the United States. You need to invest your time in obtaining information before you buy an item. Many people do not do this. That's why I wanted to do this consumerism project, and I wanted it to be over $100. I want you to think about something that you want to buy, and however much that thing costs, you should invest that time into that. When you go to buy the biggest purchase in your life, which is most likely a house, you need to figure out, take every avenue to inspect that house, to talk to people about that house, to see what the previous owners did with that house, because that's a huge purchase. Now, if you're going to buy a pack of gum, I wouldn't think about it too much, okay? Maybe what type of flavor you like, so on and so forth. But the more expensive something is, the more time you're going to put into actually doing research on that item. All right? The last one, rational choice, that I wanted to talk about a little bit. When you make consumer decisions based on opportunity cost, you're making a rational choice. So when you make decisions based on opportunity cost, the next best alternative, that's what our consumerism project's all about. What is the next best alternative to being able to purchase something that's not the main brand good, okay? So what's the next best alternative to purchasing Air Jordans? Maybe it's Adidas shoes, okay? So that's a rational choice. Basically comparing items that have the best product for the cheapest price. I remember one time for my wife's father, me and her were shopping for Christmas presents, and we got him one of those stereos that was called the Jam, and it was the exact same thing as the Beats Pill, except it didn't, maybe two decimal points, it didn't get as loud as the Beats Pill, but we played it and it was loud enough. Okay, and he still has it. He still uses it all the time. So when we get this, we saved ourselves $150 by not going with a Beats Pill and going with the Jam instead. That was the exact same thing. So it was a comparable item, but just didn't have the name of the Beats pill. Okay, so that's an example of that. I want you guys to compare, and what you're going to do this week is you're going to compare in your consumerism project, and you're going to try to find a comparable item that's the same, or if not better than something that costs more that's a name brand product. All right, guys, have a nice week.